Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio everybody. What is going on? It is Galeriot here, and welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Battle Chronicle video. And today we are going to be checking out the brand new Riveria and Gareth. Of course, the update is live in Danmachi Battle Chronicle. The new banner is in game. I have just finished the data download. Of course, along with that, we have access to the brand new EX quest for the Holiday Snow competition, and of course the ranking battle practice stage. Of course, today in this video, however, we have other priorities. We're here to take a look at the brand new Riveria and Gareth, so let's get right into it. And of course, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, remember to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more Danmachi and Danmachi Battle Chronicle content, and let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the brand new Riveria and Gareth? Now, for some reason, I think this is the first time they've basically made us not see any form of like introduction screen. I don't know why. I'm unsure as to why we haven't gotten a new introduction screen. Of course, we do have the brand new story mission for the Renard arc. The weekly limited mission is back once again for this story chapter, which means it's another 1,000 or so Selas for just basically completing this on normal, hard, and very hard. Remember, for very hard, you don't actually need to get all 3 battle missions done. You can do it even without the battle missions, which is super nice. And yes, Riveria and Gareth are alive and they are DPS units? I think that's a bit of fake news. I'm pretty sure they're not DPS units. I think the game is lying to me. I don't know why I didn't get an introductory screen. I'm kind of surprised as to why we haven't. Of course, we might just use them in trial mode in just a second, and anyways, we will be using the free gachas and we will be checking out what skills they have and everything in just a second. But super odd that, you know, we've basically not gotten any sort of like first preview kind of look for Riveria and Gareth. Let's check out the gacha and let's see what they are actually, first and foremost. We may as well rip the band-aid out and see what they are. They are a support set of units. Okay. It's not surprising, to be quite honest. I will say that it's not really that surprising that they are support units. We kind of expected it, to be quite honest, especially after seeing what this scene card does and what this scene card does, to be quite honest. I kind of was, predicting that they would be most likely support units with a potential chance of them being tank units. But of course, with Riveria being the adventurer, the primary adventurer, it made it seem like it was likely to be, more so than anything else, support units over tank units. I think it was between those two. Let's be real, it was between those two, and I'm not surprised they ended up choosing support units. Now, it is kind of disappointing that Riveria has gotten her 3rd unit, and it's effectively the same element and same weapon type as her first one, which is, or not weapon type, same role as her first one. I've been playing too much Genshin, thinking about weapon types, I'm not gonna lie. But it is kind of disappointing in that regards, but hopefully she does some things differently enough to make her unique in her own way with this new unit. And of course, the old one can maybe still be usable in some way, shape, or form. So let's check out the character details for this Riveria first and foremost, and then of course we'll take a look at whether or not we still have a free multi or and all that jazz, which I assume we will. We'll have to check out the event and the event shop for that, of course, right? So first and foremost, let's take a look at Riveria. Now we're gonna take a look at her at Zero Awakening first and foremost, then we'll take a look at her at Max Awakening. I'm gonna bump her up to level 10 on all of her skills so that we have an idea on what she's like at base Awakening but max skill level. So her normal attack has an attack multiplier of 52%, front facing AoE attack, hits 4 times. Very basic, very straightforward, nothing crazy there. Now, her first skill has an attack multiplier of 97.5%. It has a short cooldown, and it's a front-facing AoE attack plus 26%, or applies a 26%, reduces critical rate to enemy for 10 seconds, and reduces critical damage to enemies as well by 26% for 10 seconds, of course. Interesting, very interesting. Now, personally, I've not really noticed critical damage yet significantly from enemy bosses and stuff like that, but to be quite honest, I do think that, potentially, if, depending on the range of that first technique, Magic Stone Scramble, Battle Arena could be kind of useful in those game modes, right? And generally as well against bosses where, it might be a close fight for some reason or another, it can be quite significant. I mean, quite honestly speaking, look at the Fryn fight, right? Very, very close quarters. It is quite challenging, and, if you can remove that critical rate and critical damage chance, it may help, to be quite honest. It may help a lot of people as well there. The second technique is Holy Enchantment. At level 10, it has an in status multiplier of 260%, medium cooldown, all units recovery technique. So this is a HP recovery technique, which is the reason why that Loki Sculpture Scene card is a thing basically in Water Shocker. It also applies a 26% magic increase to all units for 10 seconds. So a bit of a buffing effect as well as a healing effect. I think it's a pretty straightforward ability. Nothing too crazy there in my personal opinion. The final part of her kit, which is the special move of course, is Fairy Enchantment. It is a large cooldown, front-facing AoE support technique, applies a 19.5% reduces endurance to enemy for 30 seconds. Are we sure that's not supposed to be 20%? It seems like a very odd number, to be quite honest. For 30 seconds, and then applies a 39% fire damage increase to all units for 30 seconds. Interesting. So it's a very big support technique. It's a very strong support technique for fire units specifically, of course, right? You obviously have the reduces endurance to enemy, but like obviously 40% damage, fire damage nearly is quite significant as well. I think that is going to be pretty huge if you are planning on running eyes, obviously in event ranking and stuff. I do think like this Riveria will probably be a must for the event ranking. It's going to be very similar to effectively A5 Haruhime in the previous event ranking, where she was able to just support the hell out of course, Otaro, right? So it's going to be very similar to that. Let's check out what she gets at higher awakenings. At A1, it boosts up to 22.5% reduction in endurance, 45% damage increase to all all units, fire damage increase to all units for 35 seconds. This is a special move upgrade, of course. And then 19.5% increase to action skill damage for 35 seconds. Yeah, you're pretty much, this is meant for eyes because you're getting a technique boost as well. Insane. So that is the big addition you get basically, is the action skill damage increase basically there. You see the increase in duration as well at Awakening 1, which is nice. Awakening 2, you see a boost to the attack multiplier and also the reduction in critical rate and critical damage for Technique 1. Awakening 3, again, same thing, boost to the in status multiplier as well as the magic buff as well. Overall, very, very nice. And then Awakening 5, 30% reduction in endurance, 60% fire damage increase, and 30% action skill damage. Honestly, I genuinely think that it's supposed to be, I don't know, man, it feels a bit weird. A0 is such an odd set of numbers. I don't know, it feels a bit odd to me, and those numbers don't look right. Maybe it's just me, but I just find it a bit odd. Riveria looks very interesting. I think she's a very niche support, but I think if you can get her into the right team, which is of course a team with units like Bell and Eyes, of course, I think it makes a lot of sense for you to have her on the team. I think she's not bad at all. She's quite different, and I think probably arguably a lot better than the original Riveria for sure, right? But is it worth summoning for her, you know, specifically targeting her? That is a question I don't know the answer to just yet. I think what I need to test out more than anything is probably trial quests, and I'm gonna let other people who are, you know, have that money to basically go in and summon for her, and you know, who will want to summon for her, to try her out and see if she's any good alongside the likes of you know, Eyes and everything, which on paper she should be, and on paper, not only on paper, in actual practical use, she should be a fantastic support for them. But again, just don't know if it's worth using your Salas on her, to be quite honest, where, you know, especially as we're approaching closer and closer to the half anniversary, right? Let's take a look at Gareth now. Gareth is a, oh, He's got an attacking assist skill. Okay, that's new. That is something I wasn't expecting to see at all. He has an attacking assist skill, which has a attack multiplier of 200% at base level. At max level, it's 260%. Cooldown time of 60 seconds. Front-facing round AoE attack. Hits 3 times. 3 times. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Applies 26% magic increase to self for 20 seconds as well. Not bad. Passive skills, 26% magic increase to self. Okay, that's pretty decent. HP recovery increase to self, 9.7%. That's okay. And then when your HP, okay, that last one, this last one is ass. It's a 2-pack of ass, bro. What the frick is that? Okay, it started really good with these two things, and then it slowly started to deteriorate over time. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, though, I will say, based on this, I genuinely think he's really good with his assist skill, man. I think that assist skill in itself is enough to, you know, override, I would say, the second and third passive skills. It feels like he's good. He's good in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, I really like that. I really like that assist skill. We're gonna have to see in use how it looks like. Can we get an image of it? Let's see. Let me move along and see Riveria first. Let's see. I just want to see, do we have okay, yeah, we can't see anything. I wish, why did they not let me see my introductory screen, man? So disappointed. I want to see it. I wanted to see the units in action. We'll have to do the trial. We'll have to do the trial right now. I need to see exactly how these units look like in action before we do anything else. I have to see what these units are like. Of course, I'm gonna do the trial more later on to, you know, get a better judgment of these units, especially if I don't pull either of them in my summon today, right now. But I need to see how they are. I need to see how they are in some way, shape, or form, because I don't know. I don't know what to say about them if I can't see how they perform. Okay, that attack was surprisingly strong, I must admit. So let's do this. Of course, this special move reduces endurance. It also increases fire damage. That fire damage boost was pretty significant. It doubled Riveria's attack pretty much, if I'm not mistaken. And then remember, it's up for 30 seconds, which is quite a significant amount, to be honest. It's quite a significant amount of time to be up for. So I think it's pretty strong. There we go. Okay, so that's done. I think we got Gareth here. Yep. So let's do this. Gareth, let's drop his skill down. I want to see what his attack looks like. 1 second. I need to see the 3-hit effect. I didn't see the 3 attacks at all. Alright, let's do this. What I want to see it as is this. 1 second. Let's do this. Drop it down here. Okay, good. Alright, let's do this. Gareth, attack. Okay, so it's pretty instantaneously. The attacks are like one after the other. And you could see that in that situation, it actually was a very good thing to have 3 attacks, because what happens is, right, is that, and the reason why I'm kind of excited about Gareth as well, technically having 3 hits as well, is that you hit that first attack. If it breaks the shield and then you can follow up with the second and third attacks, they'll do way more damage as well, so that you're taking advantage of the shield being broken and dealing more damage as a result of that, which I think is a fantastic thing, in all honesty. That's the best way to put it. It's a fantastic thing. So Gareth is very impressive in that regard. So okay, we've got all of those things sort of nailed down. I like the way they've performed so far. Riveria's attacks have good range, and overall the special move is pretty powerful as well, at least for her. And I assume it will be exceptionally powerful for units like Bell and Eyes, of course. You are basically doubling their power effectively with that Riveria's special move and everything. Special move, and of course the fact that you can buff up everybody's magic as well increases their attack stat, right? And Gareth, like I said, really good assist skill, kind of let down by his passives mainly, his second and third passives specifically. But either way, yeah, it's just that's to be expected. If I'm not mistaken, okay, so this is the Renard story quest. 100, 300, 600, same thing. 1000 Selas for clearing all of it. The event tickets are in the event exchange shop, of course, as I would expect it to be. Yeah, there they are. What we're gonna quickly do is I'm gonna just quickly use up my stamina and get those tickets. I will be doing the EX quest later on in a separate video. Of course, I'm probably gonna try and do it without the use of Christmas Eyes and potentially Bell, so that there is a video out there for you guys to watch where you don't need to use, of course, those units in particular. Let me know if you guys would like to see that, or do you want me to just power through it with Christmas Eyes? I can do either or, but I'm probably gonna do it as a video where you don't need to use, you know, either of the red units. I'm gonna focus on just using units like Green Eyes, Otaro, stuff like that, probably, in order to beat the stage more so than anything else. Just as a way for you guys to basically have some form of, okay, I need a little bit more, just a teeny tiny bit more. I thought that was enough. I thought I'd just done enough. Let me hit it a couple more times, and that should be enough. Let's see. I think that should be good enough. Yep, there we go. Went a little bit overboard, but that's okay. Anyways, we need to get more and all-encompassing fauna and stuff, so it's fine. But yeah, let me know how you guys would like to see it. I will be down to record it in any way, shape, or form. Let's go over to the gacha and let's do our 10 draw, the free 10 draw that we get. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use my Salas on this banner. Maybe in the stream I might do one multi. I'm not sure yet. Probably not, to be quite honest, but we'll see. We will see. It took me a lot of time to grind up to this 49,615 stage, to be quite honest. I went from 44,000 to 49,000 in one day, and it was a lot of pain. By a lot of pain, I meant it just required me to do the battle missions. But still, it's Salas that I would like to save up for the foreseeable future. So I would rather not try and use it on banners like these, to be quite honest. But anyways, delaying aside, let's do the multi and let's see what we get. Hopefully, maybe if we're lucky, we can get a UR at least, and that's exactly what we are getting here in this multi. Hopefully we get the goods. If we get an eyes animation, well, we know what we're getting sooner rather than later. Yes, there we go. So now we didn't get the scripture, so it's not a guaranteed character, but we know it's a featured character or scene card because of this animation. I am hoping it's the former, just so that we have something to test out in a video. But let's see. Let us have a look and see what we are dealing with. Oh, I thought that was an assist. Man, these SR scene cards, they're very tricky customers, I must admit. We got the assist nonetheless, though. Santa Gareth in the house. Let's go. Absolute W there. Absolute W. We will take it. We will take Gareth. 100% of the way. 100% of the way. Also, good ending there, by the way. Getting a couple of SSR adventures. W there. W for sure. That's going to be so much better than running Takemika Zuchi in my fire team, to be quite honest. Right now, I mean, my fire team is coming along pretty good, I would like to say. It is coming along pretty good. If we go over to the normal difficulty, please, thank you very much. Yep, okay, beautiful. Fuck it. I'm gonna just skip through the story of Renard. I've seen season 2 too many times for me to, and read season 2's content too many times for me to have a look at this. All right, let's move along. Okay, recommended attribute is actually red, green. That's actually not too bad. But if we go over to my fire team, all I need to do is just remove Takemika Zuchi, chuck in Gareth, baby. That's my team there, baby. That's my team there. Obviously, I'll have to level him up and everything, but that's really good. That is really, really nice to see. But yeah, let me know what you guys got from your free multi. Did you guys get Gareth or Riveria? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about these two units. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.